Let me take you back to September 13th, 2020. It is the final of the US Open in an empty Arthur Ashe Stadium after a global pandemic. Two world-class players take the court as they vie to win their first Grand Slam title of their career. The players in question are Austrian Dominic Thiem and German Alexander Zverev. Thiem had beaten Daniel Medvedev in the semi-finals, with Zverev conquering Carreño Busta in his semi-final. Carreño Busta had beaten Novak Djokovic earlier in the tournament. Zverev takes the first two sets 6-2, 6-4, and the then 23-year-old found himself one set away from a maiden Grand Slam title. It seemed that the talented German was going to fulfill his promise as a prodigy in tennis and take the first step towards becoming a multi-major winner and potentially one of the greats in the game. Fast forward to 2024 and Alexander Zverev still does not have a Grand Slam title to his name. So what's happened in Sasha's career to divert him off the path he seemed destined for? The US Open 2020 final turned on its head as Thiem went on to take the third and fourth sets. Zverev seemed to get tight and played with nerves, and he lost a close fifth set tiebreaker 8-6. Despite losing the third and fourth sets, Sasha had the chance to serve for the championship at 5-3 in the deciding set. The final at the time seemed a big surprise, especially how Zverev, as some people would harshly say, choked. However, these types of moments have been a regular pattern in his career since. Zverev has been a consistent performer on tour, winning 22 titles in his career so far at the age of 27. Of those titles, he has won 6 Masters 1000 titles and 2 ATP finals. He also added the Olympic gold medal to his honours in 2021, where he beat Novak Djokovic in the semi-finals. Despite such a decorated career, Sasha is in danger of holding an unwanted title in being the best player to never win a Grand Slam. Zverev has made multiple Grand Slam finals since that US Open final loss, losing some epic 5-setters, but struggled to push himself into another Grand Slam final. Could it be a mental block? Does he want it almost too much? Or is it the pressure and expectation that is the issue? Could that 2020 US Open final still haunt him to this day in Grand Slams? All hope was not lost though. Roland Garros 2024 came and Zverev went into the tournament playing some fantastic tennis. The German found himself in a second Grand Slam final of his career and one win away from his maiden Grand Slam, just under 4 years since his first chance. This time against and at the time two-time Grand Slam champion and 21-year-old superstar in Carlos Alcaraz. Sasha lost the first set but bounced back to win the next two. At 2-1 up and with the momentum on his side, it looked like he could convert and finally take the monumental step of winning a Grand Slam. Instead, we saw a repeat of the 2020 US Open final. Zverev's level dipped and seemingly because of tightness, and he went on to win only 3 games combined in the 4th and 5th sets. Yet again, the German had found himself one set away from glory, but yet again, he came out second best and fell short. At 27 years of age, the longer he goes slamless, the harder it will become. The mental load will increase and the pressure could really impact Zverev in a negative way. He seems to have all the physical tools to win multiple slams, but the biggest problem in his career has been his mental fortitude in the majors. He can also revert to cautious, safe choices in rally exchanges in pressure situations in Grand Slams, and that has been his undoing in some of the crunch moments and matches in his career so far. The lack of bravery and decisiveness has not put him in good stead in these situations. During his formative years, he had the excuse of coinciding with the big three, but now with Nadal and Federer retired and Djokovic not as dominant as he once was, the chances for Zverev to win a Grand Slam should be better, right? Cue Sinner and Alcaraz. The issue for Sasha is the younger generation are here and some of them have beaten him to the punch. Both Yannick and Carlos are multi-slam champions and they aren't stopping there. So has Zverev missed the boat? Will he go down as the best player to never win a slam? In the next 3 years or so, the German will have ample opportunities to make one or multiple Grand Slam finals. The question is, can the once perceived prodigy show us a monster mentality to overcome the obstacles in his way? He has already beaten Sinner and Alcaraz in Grand Slams, but a Grand Slam final is a different kettle of fish. Let me know in the comments, will Zverev win a slam?